Hi there everybody, it's the whole universe. Hope everything is fine. I'm Russian who brings well the one experience, and we are on the new street. We have not walked there for a while because I almost kind of punctuated all the surfaces of Moscow, and we are kind of we were there maybe 2 years ago, but okay, we are here, and today I got acquainted with one girl. She is nice, amazing. She has a boyfriend, that's amazing, and her name is Alla, and we were communicating in English with her, and she went to the BKC English learning classes courses in Moscow. It was nice, and so right now I'm alone here and communicating with you. By the way, maybe it is an Indonesian person, I don't know. One moment, because one moment. She's a little bit of lower than we are. I noticed that Indonesian people, they are kind of smaller a little bit. It is kind of the statistically thing, statistics that I can describe. And okay, today I practiced a little bit of competitive programming, not a little bit, but actually what does my practice look like? I will share to you. It is the practice of always thinking about different types of tasks that I need to solve and different types of methods that I can apply there. It is, for example, we have palindromes, anagrams, string tasks, also different types of matrices, chess, chaturanga, also shanji things. It is Chinese chess, Russian draughts, and different types of draughts, checkers, and sudoku, and word ladders made by Lewis Carroll, and also different types of games and puzzles and quizzes and Rubik's cubes and different types of cubes, not only 3 times 3 times 3, but bigger. And I think about them, and then I apply some methods that I can use to solve some tasks. For example, Dijkstra's algorithm, Floyd-Warshall algorithm, Bellman-Ford algorithm, Johnson's algorithm, Ford-Fulkerson algorithm, Prim's algorithm, Borufka's algorithm, and also Moss algorithm, and 2 SAT, 3 SAT, 3 SUM, and etc. Different types of algorithms that we can use there. And kind of I'm thinking about them, visualizing. It is the same as I imagine that sometimes Muhammad Ali and Conor McGregor or somebody can say to you, visualize all the things that could happen, and it will be amazing. And how do I visualize them? I use a specific technique by keyboard. By keyboard method. I use keyboard method. I didn't find them on internet how to about this, but it's actually the kind of affirmation without looking at the screen. You are kind of typing, you do the movements. It is kind of yoga practices, I can say. When I do typing in a specific positions, I memorize all my motorical skills. I mean motorical actions, movements by my fingers, and I type on different types of keys, and then I memorize it and also visualize with the effect that I need to gain. And I need to gain to solve the tasks that I need. And for example, it will be with string variables, float variables, double variables, byte, short in long float, double char string array, tuple list, v list, a list, linked list, XOR linked list, Merkle tree, xfast, RIE, hash table, hash list, hash tree, structure, record union, DSU, Fenwick tree, and other things of data structures. And I imagine them, and also I imagine different types of numbers, and also different types of operations that we can do: multiplication, division, integration, differentiation, also adding, addition, and subtraction, and interpolation, extrapolation, interpolation of Lagrangian multiply, GCD, greatest common divisor, LCM, least common multiply, and LCP, longest common prefix, also LCS, it is longest common substring, longest common subsequence, and LCA, lowest common ancestor. And I can imagine it, and then it gets better. And also I imagine different types of C++ code in terms of the hashtag includes triangle bracket bits slash std c++.h triangle bracket, then goes new line, and on new line in hashtag include, then triangle bracket SFML / graphics, then triangle bracket, then enter using namespace std semicolon, then for loops, do while loops, auto, public, also class public, private, protected, struct, vector, pair, int, long unsigned things, and etc. Kind of different types of words that could appear, and in my mind they are really pictures of the coding. When we are, I imagine that you are super mega coder, you do kind of programming, and it is already kind of the segments of it. For example, I can say to you the word of train, and you can imagine train in your mind. It will be your own train that you kind of have in your imagination. The same airplane, or maybe bay, marina. Marina, it will be maybe the name of the person, or maybe it will be the marina in terms of the bay, and in terms of the specific ship port for the ships. And also shipyard, I can say to you, you will imagine something, helicopters, helipads, also airplanes, hangars, libraries, universities, institutes, and different types of things that I can say, and you can already can imagine them in your mind, and it is how it works. And you can do this too, and daily practice, what it means to me too, it is kind of the ability to make it faster to appear in my mind, to appear with words, connections between them. It is the same as practicing of Michael Jordan. When you do kind of throwing the balls, you throw them 10,000 different times, and you are getting better at it because your mind thinking about it faster than it could be on the first attempt. Actually, first attempt, and for example, when you do first attempt, your mind is not super fast. When you do the 10th attempt, it is already faster. When you do 100th attempt, it will be much more faster, but it is not super mega fast. In some moments it will be kind of the line of the curve that goes this way. It goes, first of all, it will be faster, and then it will be slower, because progress, it is all about the when you go a little bit, first of all, progress, when you start something new, you go kind of super mega fast, it will be exponential almost function. And then if you go, it will be exponential growth. And if you will go further, if you already practice 5 years, 7 years, you are already master of something, you invested 10,000 hours, and it will be kind of, your growth will be a little bit slower, respectively. It means, or how to say it, in terms of the relatively, guys, it will be slower than before, but actually in absolute numbers it will be kind of fast too, but it will be the same speed as it was before. And what you do kind of always spiral going. You first of all, you are growing kind of fast, and then when you go to the bigger spiral, to the bigger shape, then it goes a little bit, you think that it is slower, but actually you go always with the speed of your doing and the speed of your investing, to the investment of time, to the iterations, to increase your power in some skills, in this particular skill or another. And for example, you kind of repeat different types of names or words, kind of concatenation, contamination, integration, interpolation, differentiation, integration, also deviation, and different types of words, and abstraction in terms of the words. Abstraction, you can say, or you can say inheritance, and you kind of already have some associations with something. And when you apply to something, then it will be faster to learn something because you have more association. It is the same, for example, if you lived in some area for a while, and then somebody will tell you a fact about the area that you lived in, then you will remember it better than something that maybe you have less associations with. It is all about, but it all depends actually. It all depends, but actually sometimes it works, okay? Different types of approaches you can use. Do what works for you. Do you. and everything will be fine. See you next time in Brussels Daily. It was nice and amazing to walk with you and to talk with Allah today. It was amazing, really. If you are watching right now me, thanks a lot. I so appreciate the watching time, the time that we communicated with you today. See you next time in Brussels Daily. Bye.